Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to a new episode of When You're Delusional, You're Gonna Be on TikTok. I do hope you're gonna enjoy the video, so let's just get into it.
Okay, so I have a Tinder profile for you guys today. Tell me if you'd swipe left or right. I know it's gonna be tough. I'm a single mother of 6 with another one on the way. Don't hit me up to waste mine or my kids' time. I'm a mom. I'm a good mom, and my kids will always come first. You will pay for the first date and don't expect me to drink with you either. I have standards. I won't kiss you until the 5th date, so don't ask about that earlier. Please know how to work on cars as I'll likely need your help with that. What else would you be good for anyway? Don't be covered in tattoos or I'll never take you home. So what are we thinking? Catch, not a catch? Let me know in the comments.
Oh, she is a catch for sure. Not for me though. I would rather catch pneumonia than being caught around her. But you already know that. I've seen your videos on TikTok and on YouTube, and you already know she's not a catch. You're just trolling. But let's see. Currently pregnant, already mother of 6. I'm surprised her list of demands is not bigger. Don't waste my time or my kids' times, that's fair enough. I'm a good mom and my kids always come first, that will make you a shitty wife. Your family comes first, but if you're talking priorities, it's your man, you and your kids. If you and your men are not the priorities, then you're not able to educate, raise, feed and clothe your kids. Being the mother of 6 with one on the way, it falls on your man to be the financial provider for your entire family. If he's not the priority with you by his side, providing the support he needs, he's not gonna be able to do it. Without his financial support, you and your kids will end up relying on food stamps. But let's move on. I have standards. I won't kiss you until the 5th date, so don't ask about that either. Also fair enough. You keep your high standards, that's great. But what changed? Why didn't you have those standards before? Why didn't you waited before to have those 5 days before you kiss the guy? Because I'm pretty sure if you did, you would have not ended up with 6 kids and one on the way. You just wanted to have your fun, and now that you're 30, you ended up having standards, right? Well, I hate to break it to you, but it doesn't work like that. Please know how to work on cars, as I'll likely need your help with that. What else will you be good for anyway? Seriously? Well, obviously all the men before me knew how to put a baby in you. And apparently what you knew best was not to say no. But good for you that you have standards now. I'm so happy and proud that I get to meet the standards that you didn't have before, and no man before me got to see them. Somehow you still sound too good to be true, so I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna go catch pneumonia now.
Year and a half ago, I went on a date with this guy, and when I got to the bar, he had gone there a few.
In another episode of I'm going to make you lose IQ points, I'm going to ask you to go and watch this video and then come back to me. And we're going to talk about what this fetus said. So firstly, she was talking about how she went on a date and a guy bought her a mojito, and that happened before she got there. So looking after herself, she decided to not accept that drink and buy her own. Fine, you're looking after herself. So, and then she used the immortal line that these indoctrinated radfems use, especially on very young and impressionable minds, such as this lovely lady. She said, until some men stop doing it, it is all men. So let's walk through how fucking stupid and problematic that way of thinking is. Now, because you're quite young, you probably don't remember 9/11. I do. And I remember when we were told that it was Muslims that blew up the Twin Towers, and we were told that we have to fear all Muslims. Would you do that? Do you fear all Muslims? In today's society, we would probably find that quite racist and abhorrent, wouldn't you? To try and oust an entire society based on the actions of a mere few. Isn't that what you're doing? I'll go one better for you though. Women are more likely to withhold the access of their children to their spouse or their ex after they've split up and they've had custody battle or whatever. But did you know that men are 9 times higher in that scenario to unalive themselves? Thereby, couldn't we say that because there are some women that withhold their children, that these men have died, so therefore women shouldn't have access to their children after a custody battle, that it should automatically go to the fathers? Because until some women stop using the children as pawns, no woman should be a mother. Problematic? Here's another interesting one for you. Intimate partner violence, IPV. Did you know that that's committed by 50-50 men and women? Or filicide, the act of a child. Did you know that that's committed by 50-50 children? So why are we saying that the teeny tiny percentage of men and women who do those things, we should basically account that for all men and women? So basically, men and women should not be in a relationship with each other, and men and women shouldn't have children because of the actions of a few. You just killed off an entire fucking race of people. Planet Earth has literally just had its last baby. Well done. But here's another demographic, which I think leaning on the left, you really need to think about. MAPs, minor attracted people who like to fantasize or even have contact with literally minors, are trying to permeate into the LGBTQIA plus community, and some are even accepting them into it. So because they are a small percentage of the LGBTQIA community, are we now saying that we have to disregard the entire LGBTQIA community because of the actions of the MAPs? I get that you've been indoctrinated, and I get that you've bought the Radfem line, but you must understand how problematic it is. You have to.
Well, unfortunately, have to and will are two different things. She pretty much said everything, so I'm gonna keep this short. I just wanna add a few things. Let's take a look at this first. Victims of DV, males 4.2 million, females 3.5. But let's move on. Like the lady said earlier, with all these red family thingies, pushing their agendas, their ideologies and their hate, especially on young minds, let's take a look at those young minds. This is just a survey, so take it with a grain of salt. But as you can see, in a survey of 2,500 students at UF and the University of South Carolina, between August and December 2005, more than a quarter, 29%, reported physically assaulting their dates and 22% reported being the victims of attacks during the past year. 32% of women reported being the perpetrators of this violence compared with 24% of men. Now I have no doubt in my mind that these young ladies ended up growing into, well, horrible human beings. So next time one of them comes and tell you it's all men, you can feel free to tell her to go herself.
Can we talk about men over the age of 40 though on dating sites bragging that they don't have kids and have never been married, and then have the audacity to call women who have children baggage? Like, you've never been married and you've got no kids and you're bragging about that? We don't want you.
Oh no, what am I ever going to do now? You don't want me and you're talking about my baggages? How about yours? This is your picture. This is your picture that I had to spend 5 minutes just to try to cover you up. And I'm not even talking about your pictures in underwear, sexy lingerie or bikinis. I'm talking about this picture where you were butt naked. And you're talking about my baggages and you not wanting me? I hate to break this down to you, princess, but obviously, baggages or not, no men want you. Stop confusing men wanting you for a night with men wanting you for a relationship. Obviously, because you're getting the first way too often, it got you confused to the point that you think you're gonna be able to get the second.
Baby mother that's not still chasing her baby's daddy. I'll wait.
Show me one guy who makes videos like this that doesn't have a receding hairline. I'll wait.
Alright, that's great, we can wait together. But let me ask you this, Sunshine. What happened? What got you so triggered? He wasn't talking about you, right? Oh wait, he was. Is that what got you that mad? Straight into the shaming tactics? Well, I'm petty, so let's go for it. You really should have go for the small D, because men don't care as much for the receding hairline as you think. At least not as much as you care about your saggy titties, cellulite butt, wrinkles all over your face that you try to cover up with makeup, and also those wrinkles around your neck. I have heard before, quite a few times actually, the question, does this dress makes my butt look big? I have never, not even once, heard a man say, does this hat makes my head look bald? But anyway, I'm done for today. Let me say thank you to all of you watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.